Age of Empires 2 wasn't just a sequel. It was the game that took everything the original Age of Empires did well and refined it into one of the most beloved real time strategy games of all time. Released in 1999 by Ensemble Studios, Age of Empires 2 shifted the focus from the ancient world to the Middle Ages, allowing players to command civilizations such as the Britons, Franks, Celts, Vikings, and many more. For those of us who played the original game, the differences were noticeable from the very first match. The most obvious change was the age progression. While the first Age of Empires focused on ancient civilizations, Age of Empires 2 took players from the Dark Age all the way to the Imperial Age, creating a much stronger sense of growth. Each advancement unlocked new technologies, buildings, and units that could completely change your strategy. The economy also received major improvements. Villagers were smarter and easier to manage. Players could now build mills near farms, lumber camps near forests, and mining camps beside resource deposits, making resource gathering more efficient and far less frustrating. Another huge improvement was the identity of each civilization. In the original game, many civilizations felt fairly similar, but in Age of Empires 2, every faction had unique bonuses, special units, and different playstyles. Playing as the Britons felt completely different from commanding the Mongols or the Teutons. And then there were the castles. Building a castle on a hill and watching it rain arrows down on enemy forces was one of the most satisfying experiences in the game. Castles weren't just defensive structures, they also allowed players to train powerful, unique units that gave each civilization its own personality. Combat became deeper as well. New unit types, better formations, and clearer counter systems between infantry, cavalry, and archers added much more tactical depth. Suddenly, victory wasn't just about creating the largest army, it was about choosing the right units to counter your opponent. But perhaps the most memorable part was the feeling of progression. You started with just a few villagers and gradually transformed a small settlement into a thriving empire filled with castles, armies, and advanced technology. And of course, there were the campaigns. Stories featuring William Wallace, Joan of Arc, and Saladin make every mission feel unique while teaching players the game's mechanics through historical events. More than 2 decades later, Age of Empires 2 is still played by thousands of people around the world, and it's easy to see why. It took everything that made the original Age of Empires fun, improved upon its limitations, and created a strategy experience that remains enjoyable even today. Very few games have aged this gracefully, and for many players, Age of Empires 2 is still the king of real time strategy games.